Okay, I'm back. Happy Friday. Thank you all very much for watching. So, we're currently, what are we doing? The Great Garrison. We're running through here trying to escape, I guess? I think that's what we're trying to do. We're fighting alongside some half-orc and her friends. She's a paladin, it looks like. Angry dwarf. There was a demon right here. She just disappeared. These are the evil cultists fighting for the demons, and they've summoned some demons, as you can see, some dretches. Whatever these are supposed to be. Oh yeah, and I realized the devs are mean, because they basically, you collect all this stuff for loot. They put in this nice little mechanic so when you leave a level, you get to loot all the stuff when you leave, knowing full well that people are going to grab as much as they can, right? Yet when you come up to this level, you're straight into combat, and you can't dump anything that you picked up if you're encumbered, and that's what the little red icons on our character portraits are. It means we're encumbered, and we didn't have a chance to dump it before combat started, and now we can't dump it because combat has started. So thanks, devs.
Into the fray.
Oh, nice miss. Angry dwarf. The negative energy. Camellia. Oh, look. Buff. Buffer sword.
I'll cut you wide open.
Hey, don't shoot at Gimpy. Oh, and they need to fix this too. This needs to. I like it up here so that everybody can see everything that's going on. Wish they could lock that in place. It locks in place on Kingmaker. I don't know why it's not like that here. Land.
You won't survive me.
Yay, save Gimpy. Okay, critical hits, of course.
Endure this.
Okay, Gimpy. Gimpy's going to put his little axiomatic strike. Oh, at least it looks like they gave us... Oh, we did rest before we came up here. Anyway, axiomatic strike. This is going to give everyone who gives us buff to an extra 1 to 6 points of damage extra against chaotic stuff, which all these things are chaotic. They're picking on Gimpy. Gimpy gonna die. Now, what I don't like either is they took away how you can run through things now, or characters and whatever. In Kingmaker, you can't do that. You can't move through things. I wish they would put that in. Because there's no point in holding a line when they can run through like that. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, heal. Ugh. Okay, her. Oh, sleep. Sleep that wizard. And, of course, made it safe. Should probably go after the weaker things for the sleeps. Oh, well. Ow. So much for our armor class.
Make every strike count.
Nice miss. Gimpy. Gimpy doesn't have hit points here. Nobody to chew on. So, heal himself.
If no. Forwards!
And Gimpy's down because apparently we're doomed to do this. Save us, orc. No hostiles there. Sleep that guy back there. Nope, made a saving throw. Cheater. Man is still awake.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Unless you're killing with that stuff. Are we winning? I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. It's pretty questionable. Looks like we are, though. They're down to like 2, maybe 3 people left.
You won't survive me.
Should have charged. And they got another crossbow guy back there. Still a tutorial. I think we're beyond the tutorial now. It's still the prologue, it feels like, though. It might... I would say it's the prologue still. But I don't think it's the tutorial.
It should work. Is it flawed?
That guy looked tired. Man, kill that guy.
This.
Why isn't he moving? Is there an it's dungeon thingy in this version of the game? Not yet, but there's supposed to be. With the like the 3rd DLC, I think. So it's gonna be a while.
The spirits demand your blood!
Make every strike count.
We win. Ugh, that was horrible. That. Okay, so we're gonna dump this armor that we're carrying because it's way too heavy. Chainmail, 6 armor class. Gimpy's already wearing that. She's going 7. What's she wearing? Chain shirt. It's a little bit better, but she's got better decks, so that's why she's just wearing the chain shirt. Stuff. Studded leather. No, that's worthless. Drop that. Crappy heavy shield. Drop that. Leather armor. Drop this stuff. And just trying to lighten up a little bit. So, feel like I should camp. Gonna pay people $100 Canadian to get COVID shots. Province is screwed. Here in California, was it earlier this year? They actually entered everybody that got their shots were entered into a lottery to win $1 million. I think they gave. Was it $1 million or 500,000? I don't know. But they gave away a lot of money to people just to get shots. I don't know how much money they ended up giving out, but I thought that was pretty genius. You automatically got entered in. It's like, yeah. I don't know how well it worked, but it seemed to have done something. Maybe. Unfortunately, didn't win. I think they had like different levels, like a chance to win some money, but not lower amounts other than the big prize they were giving stuff out to. Again, didn't win anything. Ooh, that was a good roll. Oh, Gimpy.
We should prepare.
Gimpy needs to chew on somebody for.
Spell eludes me.
What?
This spell eludes me.
Why?
Our duty calls.
So again, Gimpy feeding on the dead there to get a little damage buff. Or defense buff. Only thing that seems to get people to get the shot, did not get it yet, is the vaccine passport that some provinces is doing. You guys want to get through that though. Oh, so they can get out of the country? You too can get out of the country if you get vaccinated. Oh, what's this? Oh, lore.
Impossible.
The cult symbol is drawn in human blood. What does it mean? Of course Gimpy failed his roll. Because, you know, he only needed to roll a 7. So then go to bars and stuff like gyms with that. Okay. So it's not to leave, it's to stay around and do stuff you shouldn't be doing in the first place.
Did it.
Mrs. Gimpy went to the gym earlier this week. She said she was the only person there that was wearing a mask. Everybody else walking around without a mask on. Even the employees. Is there a collect all loot hotkey? Yes. Well, when you're clicking on stuff, there's a button that says collect all, but when you actually leave the level, you have the option of collecting everything at that point. But you actually have to be leaving the actual level. There's no mask mandate? Not a mandate, no. But, well, actually I think you're supposed to be wearing masks inside. But I'm not exactly sure anymore what's going on. But Mrs. Gimpy, where she wears a mask everywhere she goes. If she's going inside dealing with other people, she wears a mask. Okay, as soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly, your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening, voices pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious ward stone. Well, what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
I like you noticed she doesn't have eyes, but you don't mention the horns and pointy ears. She's a demon, Jeff.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious ward stone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more and boom.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Unfortunately, I can't pause Veronica from speaking. I can stop her completely, but that screws all kinds of stuff up. I wonder if I can stop this. I don't know.
So you have a choice. Especially you,
Nope.
my pet.
Oh yeah, I can. Okay. I'll do that next time.
Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet, and when the world falls, its ruin shall be yours.
Who are you, you stupid thing?
You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories, even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, sweetums. Don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minago, Lily II and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for.
And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
Let's point that part out.
Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well.
No, she doesn't. You feel righteous fury swell within you. How dare this demon besmirch the ground of this beautiful world with her hooves, a world created by the gods and cultivated by mortals. And these cultists, how dare they betray all that is sacred in the world and join the forces of the foulest evil? Can they repent and redeem themselves, or have they followed the path of evil past the point of no return? The word stone seems to sense your thoughts. The chamber grows slightly brighter. Charisma, blah, reveal the light of heaven. Your victory celebrations are a little premature, demon. What are you doing to the stone?
Well, quite what am I doing to it? Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades. Sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side.
Prepare to fight to the death, demon! We won't let that happen.
Shut your filthy mouth, scum. Evil requires demon mythic path. Succumb to the rage. But
Make me. One of the sweetest spoils of war is gloating over your broken and humiliated enemy. You want to deny me that pleasure?
I don't want to go down the mythic one. I don't want to go on the good side, so we'll just attack.
Save the last one for me.
Yep. We're just going to attack her without doing either one of the paths, because I don't want to do either of those paths. Not with this character, at least. Let's see what we got. Cultists. Cleric. Here. The cleric looks tired. Okay, maybe it's not that tired. Is our weapon still buffed? I don't think it is. Oh. Uh-oh. Camellia's encumbered there. So is Gimpy. Didn't make our saving throws, apparently. Go, Dwarf. And more cultists. So many cultists. Sela.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
She doesn't have Gimpy's buffs yet, or still. Which do you want? I forgot. I was going to go Devil with this run, but the more I've been thinking about it, I think I'm going to go Lich. I think that'll fit Gimpy's character a little bit better. I think. I mean, we're only second level, so got so many choices to make still.
You've crossed the wrong mantra.
Of course, we haven't seen the Lich stuff yet, so that's what I was thinking, Catker. Okay, Gimpy. Axiomatic for... Where's Land? There's Land. Okay, again, this gives him an extra 1d6 of damage against chaotic creatures, which all these guys are. guess we should poke her, huh? She looks kind of dangerous. Oh, actually, no. Sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Yay, they're resisting.
I feel faint.
This is not my time yet.
Ow.
I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the ward stone? Here's a little demonstration.
She should have said that before. Oh. The demon whispers a spell and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it's nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. You pay for this, demon scum. You will pay dearly.
Powerless rage. I love it. Threaten me more.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark. I think we lost. Aldrin, good luck. I'm behind 9,000 skeletons and scout. Yes, skeletons and zombies. Aldrin, gotta include the zombies.
Praise Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
What happened?
Couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
Found a cultist dispatch in the dungeon. Seems that they are holed up in the Tower of Estrad.
Demons have been filling Canobris with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
But I want to be a hero. What's the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
Do you mean what do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the ward stone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canobris, but every city with a ward stone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomade's gift must not become a weapon of the abyss.
Hey, Red Hulk, welcome to the stream. How's the game? How's it? It's fine. I'm enjoying it. Only, what? About 8 hours in, a little over. Not too bad. Just finished the prologue, I think. Tell me about the Wardstone. Why is it so important?
The ward stones are a gift of Iomade. Created
Oh, we already heard
by
this
her
part.
herald, a mighty angel.
Can I help you in any
First
way?
of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the ward stone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone.
So the Storyteller, he was in the previous game. We kind of know who he is.
Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Great Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use.
He's just a GM messing with things so the plot happens. Your guess, at least? No. Did you play the first game, Katker?
And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabris, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Okay. You forgot to be on. Okay, well, I won't ruin it then. Everything is clear.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabris still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Yeah. Off she goes. Okay, personal chest. Anything in here? Boots. Amulet. Head chomper. Oh, summon a pet owlcat. Owlcat's feral instincts provide +2 morale bonus on perception and lore checks. So that's a Kickstarter item, I believe. Okay, so Gimpy. Okay, we want moves from oldest. So that familiar, basically, is what that is. Silver Tongue Amulet. +2 competence bonus on persuasion skill checks. We'll wear that for now. And free Dancer's Boots. +2 competence bonus on saving throws against movement and parrying conditions. Sure, nobody else needs to wear that arm. Okay, since she's our tank, she should wear that amulet. She's still using the sword. Okay. Didn't level up yet. 55 experience. They couldn't give us 55 experience, really? And Eva, hey, wait. Mind if I bend your ear about something? She is outside your door, leaning casually against a shelf. So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission, I get that, and I know you'll get the job done. I saw you in action. But here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. Everything seems clear so far. What else do you wish to discuss? Yeah, so far. So, the rift that damned beetle left with the scythe? Well, yeah, it cut into the city in two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Not that any of them tried to make sure. But if you've got a mind to go across, I think you're going to have to eventually. You might want to give the square once over. You want me to stay here and guard the tavern? You what? No, your task is far too important. You can't just hole up here all cozy-like waiting for the demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them. but if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to an ash pile, got it? When do you think the demons will attack next? Your guess is as good as mine. It might not be here. They could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've got the upper hand, and that are going to push back hard. If things kick off here, you should know. After they attack, some things could be changed beyond recognition. So if you've got any business that needs to take care of, better do it soon. Hint, hint. Hey, Hobo, welcome back. Thank you for the warning. See you later. Later, watch yourself. It's a tavern. Who cares? Well, this is where we're sleeping. That's why I care. You get the Untitled Righteous books for your collection. Do you want to talk to the dwarf? The dwarf resembles an abandoned citadel, one whose high crumbling walls are still holding fast, but whose empty, lightless windows make it clear that all inside is dead. Oh, it's you. Good work back there in the Great Garrison. Name sought in vain. If you've heard rumors about me, his face, which looks like it has never known anything as carefree as a smile, grimaces. Just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true. I need to talk to the elf who calls himself a storyteller. You know where I can find him. Storyteller, huh? He strokes his beard in thought. A strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort. He just listened. At first, I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible, but later I realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he is alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble, too. So if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. Okay, I do know one place he might be. Look for him, in the Black Wing. It's a library here. I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, but he loved the place. He would sit there all day and night. What do people say about you? You're a demon lover. They say I'm a traitor, as bad as Arilu Vorlesh, that I'm a disgrace, even among the ranks of the condemned. That Queen Galfrey should never have spared me, that I belong on the gallows. Why do they hate you so much? You don't really know? Blah, blah, blah. I'm the reason why the Crusade forces are holed up in the fortresses on the edge of the world wound instead of bringing the fight to the demons. We used to have a foothold in the wound, the mighty, unassailable city of Dresden. We used to have it until it fell, and all because of my stupidity. I gave the enemy our main citadel. I was tired. Oh, sorry, I was tried. They wanted to execute me, and rightly so, but the Queen intervened. She said that I should live and fight in order to undo what I had done. So that's how I lived, decade after decade, fighting in the condemned. The dwarf shrugs. As you can see, I have fixed nothing. I have earned no one's forgiveness. Are you going to spit on my face too? It wouldn't surprise me. Lawful. You keep living and fighting with no hope of anything better because that's what the Queen ordered you to do? There is honor in that. You might be right, but you know, even stone and iron get worn down over time. I know what it means to live a regimented life, but I cannot rely on my discipline alone forever. I pray to Torag, though he does not listen, that my body breaks before my conscience does. Whole city fell because of you. How is that possible? Do I really want to go through all this stuff? What do you mean, how? The night glares at you from beneath its furrowed brows. If you don't trust the word of a condemned, go ask somebody else. Like my little brother, Joran. And if you still don't believe it, what's it to me? But if you're about to ask me to recount the story of my disgrace for the 1,000th time, don't. Good. You really don't have any friends. I couldn't have survived this long if I was completely alone. Joran, my little brother, he keeps me going. He's never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from me like they might catch what I've got. Even fighters in the condemned console themselves by thinking. I got stripped of my rank, but at least I'm not Stalin. Excuse me. Commander Terrorbraid seems to be the only person in the whole army who remembers that I'm a soldier and not a drudge. She has no qualms about taking me into battle. She's had some mud flung at her in the past, or so I hear. And Then I got the hiccups, and that's why she tries to keep an open mind about people. Damn it. It's no surprise that she's the only one to hold on to the sense of reason in this farce. So many years then condemned, surely you have paid the penance by now. That's not up to me to decide. My life is in the Queen's hands. He falls silent for a moment, and then in a trembling voice he adds, the condemned isn't the worst part. All these years I have prayed to Torak for forgiveness. Countless times I've gone to his priest. Countless times I've kneeled before his altar. If only the Father of Dwarven kind would answer my prayers just once. Not to restore what I've lost, but to just tell me that I am still one of his children. But it seems he doesn't give a damn about me. What can I expect from mere mortals when my own god doesn't think I deserve redemption? I gotta
Come
go.
on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
Go on then. Maybe we'll see each other again. Save. Crusader. We gotta talk to this guy still. 1,000 golds for you, as promised. You helped me get back to the surface, and I duly pay you. Good job. Gold. I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I pay generously for it. What do you mean, a job for someone like me? For an adventurer ready to sell their soul for booze, and then lie down drunk in the gutter? Or do you think you're somehow different? A traveling knight, perhaps, noble of heart, but without a coin to your name? He sizes you up critically, then sighs and shrugs. You seem a reliably enough ally to me, and you did get me out of the mongrel caves. So why should I care what you do with my money once you have got it? Perception check succeeded. Horgus seems like one of those people who thinks the entire world owes him something. However, you hear notes of hysteria beneath his smug arrogance. It's as though he's really quite nervous about taking great pains to conceal it. Look, 13 experience. Noble birth doesn't give you the right to behave badly. I would ask that you refrain from such statements in the future. He puts his hands on his hips. Oh, really? How impudent. No one dares tell Horgus Worm how to address the rabble. So, there's a job involved. You should be my bodyguard. You see, I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Canterbury. I still have, well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is breathtaking. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in the wealthy part of the city. Even before the demons attacked, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state of it's in now. I have little hope for my guards. I have little hopes that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect that the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar knows what's happened ever since. Therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion and guard me there until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but there's no desire to set foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors. That's what they're there for. That's what they are. Also, please, take Camellia with you. I trust that girl more than the rest of your gang. She is of noble birth, after all. What kind of reward? 1,000 gold coins. Double the reward and I'll think about it. Well, gonna be lucky on this roll. Failed again. Ha! Yeah, right. For that kind of money, I could hire Queen Galfur yourself to guard me. 1,000 is my final offer. Sure. Marvelous, most excellent. His face relaxes, smoothing a few of the tense lines. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand, but do hurry, unless you want me to lower my reward. Yeah, he leveled up. Camellia, whatever. Looks at you pensively, blah blah blah. Greetings, it seems for a moment. The amulet. Ah, my little trinket. It's so nice of you to notice, but I assure you, this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? She's noble. Noble birth. Blah. She laughs and practices musical laugh as she watches you from under lowered lashes. You're most insightful. A fine quality to have. Her laughter ends and unspoken words hang in the silence. Sweet that being a noble birth does not give anyone the right to look down on others. Forgive me if my questions disturb you. I couldn't resist such a noble and beautiful lady. I will stop bothering you immediately if talking to me upsets you. Not at all. Our conversation is an exquisite delight. She affords you a brief friendly smile in anticipation or appreciation of your manners. And you learned to wield a rapier so well. I had good teachers, although they don't get all the credit. I am a most diligent student. Tell me about yourself. You want to know more about me than you already do? Why? She arches a dainty brow. I talk to the spirits of this tormented land, and they guide me in the battle. I'll help you fight the demons, and I swear that you can rely on me in this manner. Isn't that sufficient? Anyway, as much as I enjoy our delightful conversation, the spirits are calling me, and I must respond. Please excuse me. She turns away, watching you out of the corner of her eye. I think she got to get drunk, right? Crusader, Crusader, Crusader. You can watch Crusader. Oh, look, there's stuff back here we can borrow.
You did it wrong. This is how you do it. Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say. Jag.
Young man in well-worn traveling clothes and a simple wooden symbol of Erastil on his chest is efficiently cutting a linen robe into strips to use as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braids and ripe sheaves of wheat under his breath. He raises his warm, chestnut-colored eyes to you. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending us, or defending those of us who talents lie off the battlefield. I am Janna, servant of Erastil. Pleased to meet you. What are you doing? I took my holy orders recently, so my god was bestowed me a little bit of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my powers to heal, but there's a reason people say, have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up the bandages. I could use the help of a cleric. Blah, blah, blah stuff. Oh, maybe not. Russell knows I'd be glad to help, but it's no use. My spells are depleted, and I have no training in potions or scrolls. See this rope I'm cutting up for bandages? It's the second to the last one. And you come around here. No, it's passing through. Stuff. Chili Creek, where's that? It's a small fishing village. It's not even marked on some maps, but people do live there. What they don't have is a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds and no one to offer prayers for a good catch. No one, blah, blah, blah. So I'll be setting sail for Chili Creek to serve my god and my people. Once we've held Komodos, I'll be going there. If by grace of God, stuff. Aren't you a young and experienced cleric afraid to go to the border of the world wrong? I won't lie. I am afraid, but what can I do? Those villagers are simple people. Stuff. Might be spared some 50 years to okay. So, side quest. There's a door. Stuff that they don't need. Foreign autumn haze. What? A tall, fragile-looking elf sits in front of you. Her eyes closed. He is pale as a ghost. His arm wrapped in a blood-stained bandage. Use spot bandages, blah, blah, blah. Stuff. I am Foreign Autumn Haze at your service. His pale lips are reddened by blood, but you see no sign of pain or fear in his gray eyes. Do you need help? After giving a cold and tense look, he shakes his head. Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. A local healer tended to me. Besides...
Hey, bag of water. Stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Maybe later. Besides, I come from a resilient, hardy people. My body will endure both the wounds and poison delivered through them. Who wounded you? A sinner and accomplice to demons. The quarry I am hunting in this inhospitable place. Who are you? Okay, we already did that. Oh, wait a minute, no, we didn't. Come here from Gyeonan because I'm a hunter and all minions of evil are my quarry. I won't say more than that. If you don't mind, we are strangers and of different races and cultures. I'd rather not tell you more than necessary. I'm Gimpy the Warpriest. You can trust me. I might be able to help you. After we pause, Forn says, it would be impolite to refuse such a direct and friendly offer. Who is your quarry here in Mendev? I was hunting a fugitive, a Descarite by the name of Kalesa. It pains me to admit that there are heinous malefactors such as her among my noble kind. I managed to catch up to her in Canterbury, and I wounded her. Then demons appeared, and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in battle that ensued, and couldn't free her soul from its service to her dark masters. He expresses no anger or hatred as he speaks, only compassion and sorrow. I'm sorry for misfortune. I hope things will turn out differently next time. You're not that great of a hunter. I'll go. I'm sorry for your misfortune. He purses his lips. There's no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. We gain a deeper understanding of the world than other races, and we learn our lessons better than anyone. That goes for learning from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I will be more prepared when next we meet. I wish to aid you in your hunt. Covers his eyes warily. I thank you, but this is my mission, and I'm used to facing all manner of terrors on my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kalesa, take caution. She has turned many innocent souls to the path of evil, and darkness has rewarded her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that. It is warped. The agate skin, the malicious stare of her blood-red eyes, the bestial teeth. She's more monster than elf at this point. What does this Kalesa look like again? Succeeded. Her skin is dark. Her hair preternaturally white. Her red eyes can see perfectly in the dark, which to my dismay, I've come to know from experience. But bright light causes her kind pain. I used a chemical powder that explodes in a dazzling flash, and she cried out as if it had stabbed her. Sounds like a vampire. It appears that this woman is a drow. Her race is also known as dark or cavern elves. They are rarely seen on the surface, so it is surprising to encounter her here. What does preternaturally? I don't know. I've never seen that word before. I'll know more about you. I won't hold anything back. Not who I am. Not who I am, why I made my way here, or who it is that I am pursuing. No. No more questions. Think less. Look at that perception roll. Failed. Drow. Unlikely. It's more plausible that a dark service. Whatever. She just admitted that she was a drow. Uh-oh.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Thank you so very much for the tier 1 resub. 37 months. Hey, I think you're into Mickey's recognition range there. So Soul, welcome back. Thank you very much for the continued support, and happy Friday. There's your Mickeys and Rockets of recognition. All 37 of them. And once again, the Mickeys, the brown and white ones, represent 10 of the black and white ones, because Twitch chat. Anyway, so my guess is Geralt the Witcher's hair, and that is all I have. Possibly, but guess who has white hair too? Okay, I was going to leave the door out, but we're not done in here yet, I don't think. Oh, camel. I figure a huge... What will it be? Show me what you have. Insistence is balded and it's the blood-filled eyes. So, looks like you might be a vampire. So, stuff. So all the stuff that we don't need, like the bow, the masterwork sides we don't need. Need more glaives. This is the magic one we have to somehow work into the group somehow. Cold iron, we hold on to the cold iron stuff for now. Oh, masterwork light. I'll hold on to that too. Wow, we're still at me. Oh, this is just because he's carrying everything. Dun, dun, dun. No, we don't need to carry that around anymore. Tail sting? Oh, it's for potions or whatever. Okay. So, you have anything interesting here? Dark Omen. Where this ring has the ability to cast spells spontaneously, it grants them the ability to cast the following spells: Ray of Enfeeblement, Scare, Ray of Exhaustion, Fear, and Waves of Fatigue. Cast a spell that needs to have a spell slot of the required level. I can cast spells spontaneously. I just don't have 13 grand. Dark Veil. Use this item to grant your party total concealment against ranged attacks for 1 minute. Useful. Goes to the Neophyte. Cast a cantrip, or whenever the wearer casts a cantrip or a first level spell, the spell deals 1 additional point of damage per die roll. Ah. Bag of Holding, that's what we want. Locksmiths. Sorry. Lock picks, not smiths, picks. There's half our money. But bag of holding. And a couple of lockpicks we didn't have. Geralt isn't supposed to have white hair, right? I think he is supposed to have white hair. You mean he does have white hair? I mean, oh, he had other stuff to say, didn't he? The medallions you're wearing, that's a sacred symbol, isn't it? Are you a cleric of Kalian? I'm a tavern keeper, best in the city, but the best that's ever been, and I pray to the best god there is. Sure you do. Vampire, is it? Then pour me a glass of whatever you serve our kind here. He brings out something from under the counter, fresh flask of cloudy liquid here. Fresh elf maiden blood. Only for our kind. So he is a vampire. Any news in the city? There are demons everywhere, and you showed up. That's the news. Are there any places in the city worth visiting? If you mean places that normal people usually stay well away from, then there are plenty, like the Pictaxian wine cellar. Pauses for effect. Like the name of the place alone should make you quiver in fear. Once belonged to a Pitaxian trading house. Then King Iravetti came to power in Pitax, and property started changing hands. Soon after, the seller's shop assistant was found in a ditch. Not all of them, mind you, just his head. The Marian gangsters had taken possession of the place. They wanted to sell something stronger than wine on the street, and they ended up on the gallows. Then King Iravetti's number was up. So now the store stands empty and unclaimed. People say that a headless ghost wanders the place at night, moaning ghoulishly. Oh. So this story takes place after Kingmaker. After coming in on the end of the story, unusually long by his standards, the tavern keeper takes a swig from his tankard. Just don't ask me how he makes any noise with no head. I wasn't there. I just tell it like I heard it. Okay.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Oh hey, see how they patched me up? I can run, jump, or dance a jig. I feel like I feel like it. Any suspicious places in the city I should be paying attention to? There are a couple of spots I wanted to check out, but I didn't have time. If there's really a den of cultists there, it would be good if you could swoop in there or whatever. First one, the Silken Thread. Family shop, stuff. Okay. Second one is the alchemy shop. Stuff. What are your responsibilities in the Eagle Watch? Responsibilities. Nothing official. I'm not even a knight, you know. I just hang around. You sure want to know the details? Blah, stuff. Okay. Right, watch yourself. All these people to talk to. All these people. Who are you? Kiato. I believe the help is already on the way. The Queen will not leave us to die. Unless she does. Where's the... I thought I saw there's land. Okay. You for a chat. I've been waiting for you to come and see what strange beasts you've taken into your party. What do you think of life on the surface stuff? I'll talk to you later, maybe. Dara. An imposing young Oriette is surrounded by a crowd of crusaders who are hanging on her every word. I hope this... No picture. I hope this example clearly illustrates the difference between Justaka legionnaires from the late war and the crusaders. The perfection of form and spirit they were imbued with during creation turned them into parts of a well-balanced war machine. Not a ragtag bunch of individuals, but a united whole. Now tell me again why I am supposed to be impressed by your reckless assaults where everyone is fighting for their ego and for the right to beat their peers to a swift but pointless heroic sacrifice. Some crusaders grumble unhappily, but it is clear that they are captivated by the woman's words. The only exception is a scraggly and disheveled halfling monk whose puffing black eyes give him away as a brawler and a troublemaker. He enthusiastically pushes forward and tries to engage, but one of his friends swiftly jabs him in the back with an elbow, making the poor fellow pause to catch his breath. Looks like we have got ourselves a student of warfare. Omen gives you a suspicious look and raises an eyebrow. Were your words meant to recognize my achievements or to start a fight the way Mendavian crusaders usually do? One of the crusaders angrily curls his fist tightly and retorts with a burst of passion. If those gists of yours, or whatever, had come for us, we'd have their guts for garters. You'd think we've never fought a mighty adversary before? Soldier's stern facade cannot fully conceal his relish. He clearly plans to enjoy the confrontation. The crusaders around him look upon their exotic opponent with a mixture of irritation and piqued interest. The woman chuckles before cutting off her interlocutor. I would love to see you storm a 60-foot-tall walking castle shaped like a gigantic elephant that carries siege fortifications on its back. And I'll have you know, these fortifications were defended by Distakan priestcraftsmen armed with demon-bound war machines. They use the enemies you cannot defeat as mindless weapons. The woman gives the people around her a triumphant look and adjusts her hair with pointed nonchalance. Her voice takes on a lecturer's tone. You should not argue with someone who happens to be the most authoritative researcher of the history of warfare 3,000 years before the foundation of Absalom. He looks at you and flashes an amused smile. The lecture is over. Do my esteemed listeners have any questions? Who are you? I am Indera, warrior, magus, and scholar of the classic warfare from Garund. The one peers at you apprehensively and sighs. I admit that I am mildly offended by the fact that my name is entirely unfamiliar to you, but I'm willing to accept that this is due to Avastan's isolation from the sophisticated culture of the world at large. Come a long way to be here. Why do you come here? What is this last war you mentioned? You're wrong to treat the Crusaders with such disdain. Allow me to explain. A debate. Oh, I will be happy to prove that the current conflict can't hold a candle to the last war of Justka. Very well. The last war of Jiska was waged using a significant greater number of troops. Both sides actively relied on reinforcements from allied planes, and their strategic planning was perfected through no fewer than seven rounds of intensive design. None of the above applies to this war of yours. Compared to the Jiska, we are but stone club-wielding kobolds. I would like to conclude my thesis with a few words of wise counsel from Dagon, an advisor to the Pharaoh of Forgotten Plagues. I doubt you will comprehend the true genius of his statement, but here it is nonetheless. A gadfly sees the ox ox pays no heed to the gadfly, but crimson fever takes them both. Diplomacy. The events of the past are shrouded in legend, but the fate of the world is being decided here and now. That is what you fail to grasp. The principles of war are always the same. Weapons, causes, and resources may change, but the foundations remain immutable. We'll go diplomacy. Oh, we failed, said he, standing in the middle of a dingy tavern. And Derek graciously accepts the chuckling of our audience. One mustn't overestimate the importance of current events for world history. Should Canabras fall, it will become yet another page in the chronicles of the World Wound conflict. Should it endure, it will be fortunate to earn any mention at all. The monk with the black eye stifles a giggle and looks like he wants to say something, but ultimately holds himself in check or back. The principles of war are always the same. Weapons, causes, and resources may change, but the foundations remain immutable. Failed again. Ugh. Just screwing me. Then why don't we study tactics by watching a couple of rock-wielding goblins fight over a dead rat? Your sarcastic words produce bursts of laughter from the audience. Pointing to the monk with the black eye. I think he has something to add. Halfling perks up, takes a deep breath, and bellows dramatically, "Oh, enough. I was patient with you, the so-called expert, but I've got something to say. Firstly, screw you for disrespecting us and what we are doing because of some dusty old books. Secondly, I heard tales about the epic wars of old in Nex, Tianzia, and elsewhere, and each time they claimed it was a slaughter no future war would hold a candle to. So say the old farts, while honest soldiers like us get ready for the next battle, because we need to go out there and fight. So later we too can say our war was the most legendary of all to young whippersnappers who don't be nearly as good as we were. Ugh. Thirdly, you claim to know war, but do you really? You can wag your tongue, but can you actually fight? Or are we listening to an empty chatterbox that read a few books who hasn't even been in a brawl? You can enter a barber shop and run into a dozen such experts. Show us what you're worth so that we can be sure there is something to respect. The halfling starts feistily rolling up his sleeves. And Dara is slightly taken aback and looks at the monk with obvious displeasure. I'm not going to compete with you in brutishness. Look for another pugilist if you wish to have the symmetry of your face restored. The warrior woman raises her chin and coldly gazes at the crowd of crusaders cheering and whooping for the monk. It looks like holding a scholarly debate in a godforsaken tavern was a mistake. I'm sure you'd would have been able to expound on your arguments in a longer discussion. She nods with obvious relief. I am glad we both understand this limitation. It is always a pleasure to face a worthy opponent, even if the debate takes place in a grimy tavern, perhaps especially because of that. She unbuckles her sword belt and hands you the weapon. This is a worthy blade. It will be of use not only for the strong, but also for the wise. Wow. Claude Jiska. And this is where I bid you farewell. Before the end of the day, I was planning to observe how winged demons use pack tactics to drive their prey like herds of livestock. It's about time I go back to my research. Hint of a smile graces Indara's lips when she sees disappointment in the eyes of many crusaders around her. Stay safe. Well, that was different. And off she goes. That's right, she was a Magus. Monk nudges you with an elbow, his friendly jab perhaps harder than intended due to his enthusiasm. Yet another egghead, full of theory but not sense. To understand war, you need to live it, take part in it, not gawk at it from a library. The monk takes off a pair of plate gauntlets and hands them to you. If you ever see this chatterbox slinging muck at Crusaders again, use these to smack her across the face and tell her I said hi. Fists. Power fist, the gauntlet of punching. So free stuff just for doing that? It's the oldest. So, gauntlets. +1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls with unarmed attacks and natural weapons. Gimpy doesn't do that. We don't have anybody in the group with that. Claw of Jistka. So it's a short sword. +1 flaming finesse wielding. I don't really have anybody doing that stuff yet. Well, she might do it. No, she can't use it. How can you not use a short sword? Martial proficiency. Huh, why can't she use it? Anyway, it's time to level up. After all that reading. So, Gimpy the Warpriest will continue being a Warpriest. So, Champion of the Faith, going to pick up a feat. Bonus combat feat 2. Next. It's too short to use. Yeah. Case skills. So, Gimpy needs to get his Arcana and World up to 5. Persuasion's at 2, but it needs that. That's its base. It needs to be a minimum of 2 to be a Hell Knight. That's what we're looking for. Okay, a feat. Power attack. Blood Feaster for a Damphir. Whenever you use the Blood Drinker feat, you gain +2 bonus on damage rolls and +1 on athletic checks. This bonus lasts for a number of rounds equal to half your hit dice. Maybe later. I'm going to go power attack first. And let's actually, what else is in here? Some more class specific. Bombs. It's not really I guess they're still putting the top stuff here. Defensive combat training and stuff, and to focus, initiative, meta magics, scribe scrolls. There we go. Warrior Priest. We have to pick this up as eventually before we make it to Hell Knight. So, what's this actually do? +1 bonus on initiative checks and +2 bonus on concentration checks. Let's see. Warpriest. So we can pick up another feat at level 5. We won't be able to be a Hell Knight until level 6. Right? Yeah, 4 or 5. Okay. So, power attack it is for now. Just got to remember to pick up that feat at 5. Okay, so this is, so we hit harder with the scythe. You know, Warpriest. Bonus combat feat. Oh. I can get both. This one get cleave. So let's do the Warrior Priest down here now. That. Bonus combat feat is power attack. So, there. Result. So, Warrior Priest, so Bonus to initiative and concentration checks. And power attack. Sure. I can accept that. Next. Lan. Our Zen Archer. So I'll get that stuff for him. Never built one of these before, so this is be interesting, I guess. And gets 3 points. So perception, ability, and athletics, I guess. And then feat, deadly aim, blind fight, dazzling display, dragon style. Gets mounted combat already? Stunning fists. Dun dun dun. So, hunter. Combat reflexes. Perfect strike. Point blank. Precise shot. Where's rapid shot? Is rapid shot not available to him? Well, that's different. Monk proficiencies. Rex of 4. Fury of blows. When using a bow, even though it's a ranged weapon, he may not make a flurry of blows with unarmed attacks or any other weapon. Sorry. Starting at first level, a Zen Archer can make a flurry of blows at a full attack option, but only when using a bow. Oh, so this is his whole... Cannot use rapid shot or mini shot when making a flurry of blows. Okay, so that's why he doesn't get rapid shot. That makes sense now. More damage. Sure. Deadly aim. Okay, point blank master. This is one type of ranged weapon. You do not provoke attacks of opportunity when firing the selected weapon when threatened. Longbow, please. There we go. So, he gets a key power, extra attack, key pool, fast movement, key strike magic. All punks unarmed attacks to be treated as magic weapons for the purpose of damage reduction, fast movement, and archery. His wisdom modifier instead of his dexterity modifier on range attack rolls when using a bow. But it's the same. It's the same. Okay. Camellia. She is the Shaman. Spirit Hunter. Okay, for her, trickery. I'm not really doing the stealthy stuff. I want perception. So her feat. Point blank shot. She's not doing ranged attacks though. Make her brew potions. Combat casting. Seafoam. Discerning eye. See a +2 racial bonus on saving throws against illusion spells and effects and okay. Elven spirit. You possess the elven
Aren't
magic.
your legs getting
blah.
stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Improved elven immunities. Jeez. Okay. I don't know why she has this point blank shot. She doesn't do ranged attacks. That weapon finesse. Focus. Does she have rapier yet? Probably not. Okay, we'll go that route. And new spells for her. What about hexes or whatever they're called? Okay, and then our paladin, Sela. When is she gonna get starting to be upset when we start sucking on people too much? They don't need that stuff. Ability 3, Knowledge of the World, and Persuade. Okay, for her. Tax of Opportunity. Does she have Longsword yet? She does not. So give that as our focus. And then Mercy. Fatigue, Shaken, or Sicken. I'll go Shaken. That's it. Okay, so Aura of Courage. So each ally within 10 feet plus 4 bonus for saving throws of fear. Divine Health. Immune to all diseases. And Shaken for Mercy. And Weapon Focus Longsword. All set. Okay, so that. Oh, spellbooks. Gimpy, another first level spell. Let's do another Shield of Faith. He doesn't do spells. So no second level spells yet. Spirit magic slots. So Bark Skin. So she gets Bull Strength. Okay. More Bark Skin. And no spells for her yet. Magic Path, Spellbook, Inventory. Class. When does he get third? Shoot. Champion of the Faith. Warpriest was not the right class to take for Hell Knight. We don't get a third level spell until level 7. That's bad. I screwed up. Well, maybe we're not going to be a Hell Knight. We're not going to be able to grab it until level 7. Actually, level 8. Because he doesn't get the third level spells until level 7. Messed up. Well, it looks like we're going to be a little different. Oh, that's right. We can retrain somewhere. We have to find it. Yeah, so we have to find it. Who does it? Who does the retraining? Hylor? Yeah, I gotta do regular parrot. Greetings, I am Venture. I am captain of the Pathfinder Society. That's going to be this guy. Support the officers of the Pathfinders in the region. My dev, however, decided is running almost no operations here right now, besides stuff. Tell me about your confrontation with the Spinner of Nightmares. Pathfinder, blah, blah, blah. Stuff. Okay. More stuff. We'll come back and read this later. It's too much. I need more training. Great manner from Absalon. For the first few times, you'll train your fighters free of charge. Oracle, Shaman, Witch, Arcanist. How come they didn't say the Warpriest? Doesn't matter. Okay, so custom. We don't have to change this, do we? I guess we do. Back. So Gimpy was down here somewhere with the little. There it is. That's what we want. So not alchemist. So what should I be then? Damn it. Just a regular cleric. Ancient Fire Apostle. I don't think that's appropriate. Crusader. Devilbane Priest. Learn proper battlefield tactics to take advantage of the weaknesses of demons. Yes, he completely remakes us. He can change our race and everything. It's a priest of balance. Life and death are two sides of the coin of the universe. Those clerics who do not give preference to either side can compensate types of energy. No, we don't care about that. Right, any caster, right. But we kind of wanted to go with cleric. A cleric type. I wanted to go divine route. Could do witch though. Oracles. Divine herbalist. Enlightened philosopher. Long strider. Gain our powers from isolation and deep desert, or mountain peak, or in law connection to untraveled places like the Lone Strider powers to evade our enemies. Do we still pick domains and stuff here, though? Oracles are the sorcerers. Oh, okay. Possessed oracle. Some oracles are possessed by spirits, demons, or similar beings. Instead of drawing their powers from deities, a possessed oracle has these otherworldly forces work their magic through her. Don't get domains unless you get something else, okay? Seeker. This ways be they chosen by fate or blood. While most might be content with their strange power, some oracles join the Pathfinder specifically to find out more about their mysterious mysteries and determine the genesis and history of their eldritch talents. These spellcasters are known as seekers. After their obsession with researching ancient texts and obscure ruins from any clues they find about their heritage and histories. Hey, Meerkat, welcome back. Happy Saturday. There goes my voice. Wind Whisperer. Mighty nature element can use it as a source of power. The base oracle? What's the base one? Is that just that? Mystery, blah, stuff, revelations. Now we'll see what it looks like. Asimar, no, we're still Damphir. heritage. So what's the primary stat for oracles? I'm guessing wisdom. Oh, they cast off a charisma. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Dexterity and charisma. Penalty to Constitution, racial bonus on persuasion, perception checks. Strength and charisma. Knowledge of the world. Dexterity and charisma, or strength and charisma. Yeah, I'm going scythe. So it should probably be strength. It's probably the better way to go. So morally born. Yeah. Background selection. I believe we did Scholar, Divine, just because. Okay, there we go. Oh, and then we want extra skill points if we can get them. There's a background selection that gives you scythe proficiency? Is there? Hey, Jaguar, welcome back. Backgrounds, if you have a proficiency already, it turns into a bonus to your, I forget, damage or attack. Okay. So, warrior? So, long spear, javelin, trident, short sword. Oh. The wanderer, hermit, scimitar, urchin, regional. Well, it's probably in here somewhere. Yeah, it's more likely in here somewhere. Okay, so he's missed it. Gimpy has to respec because realize that he is not going to get Hell Knight. He's going to have to go 2 levels past. Actually, yeah, 2 levels higher than he expected to. Oh, there it is. Peasant. So, adds athletics to his list of class skills. He also becomes proficient with size. In addition, once that peasant gets +1 bonus to AC and damage while under fear effects. The character already has the class skill, weapon proficiency, or armor proficiency granted by a selected background. During character creation, then corresponding bonuses from background change from +1 competence bonus to in case of skills, blah, in case of weapon proficiency. We'll see how it goes. Jaguar, did you get the season pass with the package you got for... No, I did not. No. At least I don't think I did. I think it was just a copy of the game. I didn't get the season pass yet. Okay, so we have that. Stats. Good dexterity. Just for armor class reasons, right? Maybe. One more point. Guess it didn't have to go. Oracle class gets medium armor proficiency, but I'm pretty sure that as Divine Caster you can wear heavy too. It's usually the way it works, but we'll see. The best, but that's okay. So we need Persuasion, Arcane and World, and we'll go Mobility for now. Right? Let's double check here. So Hell Knight Signifier. So Arcane, World, and Persuasion. Okay. Arcane, World, Persuasion, and Mobility for now. Okay, that'll work. Feats. And this is Blood Drinker, or should we go with more combat right now? Life Dominant Soul? What's this? You are healed by both the channeled positive energy used to heal enemy creatures and channeled negative energy used to heal undead. But both only heal half the normal amount. You take damage from positive energy. You still take damage from positive energy, so that from channeled energy and lay on hands. Aw. Now we combat already. Crazy. Power attack. Let's go power attack first. We'll get the blood sucking thing on level 3, which we're going to be doing here anyway. Okay, Oracle's Curse. So, Pranked, Demonic, Hellbound, Plague, Lame. Oh, these are different than the Shaman. Hands of formers are shriveled and blackened, as if you plunge your arms in the blaze of fire. You take -4 penalty on weapon attack rolls, but you add Burning Hands to your list of spells known. Oh, this is our curse. These aren't hexes. These are what's going to be hurting us. Burning Hands to your list of spells known, but we don't want to take a penalty to our attack rolls. Demonic. Hardest curse with the Holy Abyss. Creatures instinctively distrust you, and you take a -3 penalty persuasion. No. Hellbound. Infernal influence grants you profane insight and weighs upon your soul. Creatures instinctively distrust you. -3 penalty on persuasion skill checks when used for diplomacy, but +2 bonus on persuasion skill checks when used to intimidate or bluff. Huh. Level 10, you gain immunity to fire. Lame. Lame is lame. Reducing your base land speed by 10 of plague. You suffer from minor ailments and sicknesses. -1 on all saving throws against disease, but you are immune to sickened. Add Pox Pustules to your list of 2nd level spells. Powerless Prophecy. You are forewarned of danger but can't act to prevent it. You gain Uncanny Dodge as a rogue class creature, but you are staggered for the entire first round of combat. This sounds kind of harsh. Pranked. Capricious Fate constantly bedevil you. In addition to any social consequences of such mischief, you take a -4 penalty on initiative checks. Add Fairy Fire to your list of spells known. Glitter Dust and Mirror Image to your list of spells known. Wasting. They like the charisma penalties, don't they? And wolf scarred face. Your face is deformed, as though you were born with a wolf's muzzle instead of an ordinary nose and jaw. Made a mistake you for a werewolf in an area plagued by lycanthropes. You must take pains to hide your face. Natural bite attack that deals 4d4.
Legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it. You ignorant meatbag.
This actually isn't that bad of a curse. This doesn't really seem like a curse to me. So, guess which one we're taking? That doesn't seem like a curse. Okay, mystery. Ancestor. Uh-oh. I also get Warrior Priest right off. You can also get Warrior Priest right off the bat. One of the preamps is have a mystery. So what are mysteries? Each oracle draws upon a divine mystery to grant her spells and powers. This mystery also grants additional skills and other special abilities. This mystery can represent a devotion to one ideal, prayer, or deities that support the concept or a natural calling to a champion of a cause. Regardless of its source, the mystery manifests in a number of ways. As the oracle gains levels, an oracle must pick one mystery upon taking a first level oracle. Once made, this choice cannot be changed. Prerequisite for a warrior priest. Ancestor. Mystery add all knowledge. It's learned into a list of class skills. Battle. An oracle with the battle mystery adds persuasion, knowledge, and world perception to a list of class skills. Bones. Now, cause fear, false life, animate dead. Probably gonna end up going that route. Flame, life, nature, stone, waves, wind. Looks like it's gonna be bones. So bones gets a power would kill, animate dead. Cause fear at level 1, false life at level 2, animate dead 3. Create undead horde, wheel the banshee. So yeah, I think this will work. The bones. Revelation. Army of bones. You can conjure armor made of bones that grants you a +4 armor bonus at 7th level. And every 4 levels after, this bonus increases by +2. Death's Touch. You can cause terrible wounds to appear on a creature with a melee touch attack. This attack deals 1d6 points of negative energy, +1 for every 2 levels you possessed. If used against an undead creature, it heals damage. Your revelations are right. I figured that part. Mere death. Gain +2 inside bonus on saves. Resist life. You treat as an undead creature when you're a target. No, we already are. So either armor or death's touch. So is this something? Is this something we always get? Hey, Cap, welcome back. Yeah, armor is good. Death's touch is good too, though. Yeah, we'll go armor. Additional spells. Cure spells or inflict spells? Inflict. Inflict. Because vampire. So 1 hour per level buff, so that'll work. No, I'm re-rolling my main character because I messed up. I made a bad choice for as a the Warpriest is not what I needed to reach Hell Knight in a respectable time frame. This is the sorcerer part. So Bane plus command. So we could pick 2. Does Shield of Faith stack with the bone thing? I would think so. Bless, Bane, Bless. We're the only one, the party with Bless. His deflection bonus, right? So it should stack with it, correct? which will get overwritten by equipment pretty quickly. Yeah, but at low levels. Magic weapon? It only lasts 1 minute per level. Oh, deflection doesn't stack. Dodge does. Oh, okay. So never mind then. We don't want Shield of Faith. Magic weapon goes away really quickly. Once you pick up a +1 weapon, ooh, magic weapon is worthless. So, Divine Favor, though, is good to have. It only lasts 1 minute, but it's situational. Let's take Bless instead of that. About hiring mercs in this game. It's still the same system, isn't it? Lots of money for them. But go for it. Cost fear. Oh, don't cost fear? Why is it down thumbed? What does command do? I don't know. The original spell was like you tell something what to do. You give a subject a single command which it obeys to the best of its ability at its earliest opportunity. You may select from the following options: approach, fall, flee, halt. Command. So fall, flee, halt. If the subject can't carry out your command on its next turn, the spell automatically fails. Spell resistance affected by target spell resistance. Will negate, so it's a will saving throw. It's basically like having sleep, but slightly different. Well, I don't plan on getting any mercenaries this run through anyway, but thanks, Capo. Or Cap, sorry. Yeah, I don't plan on doing any mercenaries this run. I want to see what the NPCs, how they relate to each other, and that kind of stuff. Somebody put a lot of time into, writing those scripts and having people act them out. So we actually want to, see what they came up with. Command actually isn't a bad spell. It just doesn't work for very long. It doesn't last for 1 round. You can see, I guess. I mean, we'll be able to pick more spells. So we'll see how this goes. Deity selection. We want Urgathoa. And we won't be lawfully evil. Learn the hard way. Yeah, approach. Come here. I gotta punch you in the face. Body type. Race. Male, please. Oh, it's the hood that's throwing me off. I thought it was like a female there, but it's the hood. I thought that was the hair. Okay, so body type 1, face. I don't even remember what face we had. I think it was 4. 4, I think was what we picked. Skin color. Pale. Hairstyle. Can't see the hair. Backpack. So we'll put the other thing up in a second. Gimpy was using the long hair. That works. The white hair. Yeah, it's just the pale skin we want. Face doesn't look. I don't even remember what face he had. So we'll go 2. War paint, don't care. Primary color, dark red. Secondary was the red. It's not a cat, it's a hood, isn't it? It's a hood with whatever that thing is. I had 4 for the face? Okay. Somebody remembers this stuff. Thank you. Okay. I think that'll work.
This will hurt!
And he was pragmatic.
I didn't even break a sweat. I'll go ahead.
My skills exceed yours. Everyone counts on me. Let us bide our time.
Calm down. Not dead yet. We will be victorious. This will hurt. I didn't even break a sweat.
Pragmatic works. Okay. Gimpy. The Oracle. Birthday will be, I think we did month 6, day 10. Because.
Someone else would make better use of this.
Okay. Level 1, Oracle. So, again, recreating the character because turns out that the Warpriest will not get Hell Knight consideration until level 8. Because you have to be able to cast, or sorry, it's a Hell Knight Signifier, which is a spellcaster for the Hell Knights. And you can't get it as a class until you have level 3 spells. And the Warpriest doesn't get level 3 spells until level 7. While everybody else, like the Oracle and the Cleric, gets them at level 5. So, yeah. So that's what we're doing here. Okay. So we're still going the same general idea. Using Scythe, worshipping Urkathoa, that kind of stuff. You have to get the Arcana and World. Persuasion. Oops. Yeah, we want Persuasion. We'll get ability as we go. I'm impatient. I'm not impatient. I just don't want to take forever to get there. Anyway. Cap needs to know this. Hey, Veronica. Who is the coolest viewer?
Who is the coolest viewer? Let me think about that. Hurricane is cool. Maybe even the coolest because of the way he throws gift subs around. I am surprised we all have not been frozen to death.
So look, we cost fear now. Well, that was easy for level 2, wasn't it? Meerkat. He's not impatient, he just doesn't want to wait. Exactly. Meerkat gets me. Okay, so another feat. Oh, this is where we get the Blood Drinker. So Gimpy can suck the blood out of unconscious, helpless people for a little hit point boost, and it also gives them, Fortitude saving throws plus 1 for an hour. You forgot the bits part. Well, thank you for the bits, Meerkat. Where should we go cleave? Blood Feaster. Whenever you use the Blood Drinker feat, you gain +2 bonus on damage rolls, +1 bonus on athletic checks. Lasts for a number of rounds equal to half your hit dice. Cleave? No. Where's power attack? Or did I... Oh, I already picked up power attack. Cleave? I can go Signifier at level 6. If this is working correctly. Oracle. Oh. This doesn't work out either. You're supposed to get level 3 spells divine at level 5. I should have looked at this before I listened to Ring. Damn it. Yeah, wait till level 8. This only waits till level 7. But don't... At 6. Yeah, that's what I kind of wanted to. Screw it. We'll just stick here at the Oracle. It's okay. I should have paid it. I should have looked myself. I should have looked to see what the progression was. That's on me, not you. Yeah, we can wait till 7. Or 6. 7. Yeah, we'll wait until 7. Or maybe we just stay on Oracle, period. Who knows? We'll see what we can do. We'll see how fun it is first. Okay, I'll stick with Oracle. Yes, better spell progression. Yes, I agree. It's that. Okay, so Cleave or Blood Drinker? Blood Drinker is only 5 hit points. But it does work. It lasts a decent amount of time. I don't want to go Cleave. We'll go Blood Drinker. Revelation. Death's Touch. Near death. Resist life. So Death's Touch. Just touch people and do that kind of stuff. Death's Touch. And another first level spell. Your Blast, cause fear, inflict wounds. Let's do Divine Favor. What? But do you need Warpriest? Yes, you do. Right, you need the Warpriest feat in order to go Signifier. Yep. Warrior Priest. It's not Warpriest, it's Warrior Priest. We have to pick that up at some point, which will probably happen. Yeah. We got a little time. Not much. Next level, I think we have to pick it up. I don't know. Feats. Yeah, I have to pick it up at level 5. I have to pick up Warrior Priest. With the points. No, I didn't count. Oh, why do you like playing evil characters? Because they're more fun. Yeah, I didn't see that, but now I see it. Why do I like playing evil characters are fun? Because good is stupid or dumb. Good is dumb. Spells. Actually, we'll go with let me get rid of this. There we go. We'll pick up Cure Light Wounds just because. Should play more Chaotic Good Gnomes in Pathfinder. It would suit him more. Chaotic Good Gnomes? No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Not at all. You're on drugs, Catker. Okay, so get Blood Drinker, Death's Touch. That's a feat. And Cure Light Wounds. There. Okay, so he still has his Cold Iron Scythe, all his other stuff he's wearing around. And as far as abilities go, no, Power Attack's already on. Inspire Rage, accept. Head Chomper, oh, that's our little, familiar, basically, from being a Kickstarter backer. Death's Touch. Armor of Bones is already on the list. Charge. Coup de grace. Shield stuff. No, he doesn't have Axiomatic Strike anymore, though. That kind of sucks. Or does it? Why is that
bag
0?
Of water. It is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs. Your
Oh.
next break is in 2 hours.
He still gets this. Oh, this is our curse, or our oracle thing. Blood drinker, put you down there. Swamp there. Nossphere. Because we don't really need power attack on all the time, we know that. Prove you're on drugs. You can't prove? I always hide your weed inside your cocaine so they'll never catch you having weed on you. Gotcha, Kent. Okay, Angel of Lights, put you down there. Dismiss spell. So, spell book. So, Cause Fear is a spell. Oh, he lost Zap. Damn it. We don't have Zap anymore. Or do we? I'm confused. Why is this still here? Divine Zap. I guess that's a thing. Anyway. Okay, you save. Yeah, Cause Fear is a spell. It is a spell. Oh, I should probably take that off there. But that's touch. That's the thing we just get to do every so many times a day, right? Yeah, number of times equal to number of times per day equal to 3 plus your charisma modifier. So that's what 7. You say who would you say is your all-time favorite villain? Darth Vader, duh. Anyway, I gotta go take my break. I need to get some more water, stretch my legs, see what the dogs are up to. I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll continue on with our new Oracle, who was a Warpriest, but now an Oracle. I guess I should change the title of the stream. I'll do that when I get back. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. We got about another 2 hours or so to go today. So I'll be back shortly. Enjoy the video.